Good.
Well, I was trying to
say does
sitting
that?
menu.
Alright.
I am trying.
Good job.
You see Drew Galloway going to AEW. You see that?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian, this Sixers team is all in. Doc Rivers saying, quote, we talked about it. We can do a lot of winning, or we can try to be the winner. And being a winner is hard. That's what we want to become. We want the opportunity to be the winner. Brian, there's a difference. Back to you.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. Let's see the stat sheet here for Mikal Bridges.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Now here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Melton on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. And Melton is good for 3.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Dinwiddie.
What are you thinking?
Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Melton outside. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Oh, ripped away. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton. 76ers on D. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5.
Good, solid, basic, fundamental defense. Tucker on balance, right on his feet, alert, beautifully done.
And here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. And we've made it to the final game of the regular season. Grant, for teams out of the playoffs, what's today like?
Oh, B.A., it kind of reminds me of the last day of school growing up. Your teachers, a.k.a. your coaches, they'll let you have some fun, and you say goodbye to your friends, of course, in this case, your teammates.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie.
Oh my fucking God.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Oh, don't ever say that again, Wade Barrett.
That one misses.
We're getting big, 18 man on this.
All right.
And the second free throw is good. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise.
Yeah.
Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the
He
floor,
should've
Joel is
told
willing to
that.
take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Harden, beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Melton. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy this size. Going inside for him looks effortless.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Dinwiddie outside. Thompson inside. Checked by Tucker. Shot by Johnson. No good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Melton passes to Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the front.
Pass to Embiid. Tries from 6 feet. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Finney Smith. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
The
foul.
defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
I'm still not going backwards up an incline. Press this up. Hello? That's it. I can't drive.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie. McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Finney Smith. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Maxey. Up top, Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Left side Maxey. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Embiid, a screen on Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock.
Okay,
Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Harris's shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 19 seconds left in the first. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Thomas. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
That's how you up the ante. Right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Embiid. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Sixers on top. They lead by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
I thought I actually did cheer. On my screen, it looked like you were out overtime, so maybe I did it. I'm up for the line.
Good job.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Brooklyn trailing. And so in the game for the Nets, Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. Harris finds Harden. Back to Harris. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
So we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Curry. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team club.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the win against Orlando. Thomas, that's good.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Embiid. The Nets making their last shot. And Harden with the slam.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Now here's Curry. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his second.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up. That's what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. And the Nets also making a change. Bridges is checked in.
I'll sit right here.
Free throw good. Simmons.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Now here's Harden. Nice. gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're especially for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Here's Curry, trailing by 4. Over to the left wing. Here's Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Harden. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 1:51 left in the first half. Pass to Harrell. And here's Embiid. Simmons defending. And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Milton subbed in for Harden. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Now Maxey. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. Over Simmons. The rebound by Bridges. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 13 to 4 run. And since the All-Star break, no one's been better from the free throw line than these guys. Tyrese Maxey is second.
Over the second half of the season, he's been locked in at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
I don't know why they make it competition for their shooting.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And both free throws good for Simmons.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Maxey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Misses the layup. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Nets lead by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Niang a screen. Here's Harris. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Brooklyn, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Thomas. Over Milton. They get it again. Bridges. Oh, cranks out. He's 0 for 1 to start. Outside Milton. For 3, here's Harris. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Nice.
When I look at Brooklyn, last week of the season. They want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Brooklyn Nets.
He's on the wrong side of the road.
And this is just beautiful basketball, poetry in motion. Man, I think if they stay efficient early in the second half, they'll pull away.
And now you have me wondering about poetry. Do you think Walt Whitman had a jump shot?
Maya Angelou did.
Yeah.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
I just flipped over that car.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, BA, it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. D'Anthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Brooklyn with the ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago, it's Bridges on the wing. Up top, Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. This for the tie. Rebound Brooklyn.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Yes.
Just missed it.
Here's Claxton. Embiid covers. High post Claxton. Embiid's there. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
That one on Harris.
First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Cameron Johnson. At the line
Whenever you
for
get the
2.
chance to be on line on this game, get the fucking ass.
2 shots.
Huh?
Whenever you get the chance to get online on GTA ever, get the ass left chance. This thing can take rockets and it can fly off.
The first one falls.
And it can move literally anything. Plus. Oh shit! Oh my god! Lucky fucker. Wait. I go fry. I fire.
And Johnson drops them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Harden pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. Give him 8. Now Melton. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Deflected.
Jesus. Come with me. What?
Johnson against Harris. Pass to Bridges.
That's a hard.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Dinwiddie outside. Here's an 8-footer. That one falls. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Harden. It's deflected.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The Nets with the lead.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden is remarkable ability to facilitate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm the He said, "No, you're Doc." That made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Mark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good at setting other people up. Maybe it all comes down to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Now here's Harden. Johnson with the defensive effort.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Harden. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Embiid. Fades. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brooklyn is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Johnson. Now here's Finney Smith. Checked by Tucker. Bridges passes to Johnson. Dinwiddie, right side. Back to Claxton. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Harris. He's got 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
Taking 2 shots.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't be barely fit. Oh.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
He did.
And Harris drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Shot on the clock. Here's Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Claxton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Up top, Maxey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's O'Neal. Pounded by Harris. And stolen by Harris.
Oh, my God!
Harris down low. He's against O'Neal. Tipped. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to O'Neal. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Harris. Tight defense on him. Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets, leading by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Let's turn on my stomach. That was me doing that.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
God. Go back on the freeway.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Oh, my God.
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Philadelphia shooting 35% so far in this one. On the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Thomas. Dinwiddie outside. Inside, Harris takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the improvement of Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
I pushed 2 of them at the same time.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, BA. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. Both free throws good from Maxey. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Up top, Dinwiddie, defended by Harden. Harris outside. Bridges against Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go out as Terrence Maxey.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Shoot 2.
Heat. I said heat.
And he makes a first. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Bridges hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Harden into the lane, and they pick up 2.
Phenomenal work from Harden. The second he sees the lane open up, he attacks.
Dinwiddie outside. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. No good with a layup. And for the 76ers, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. Out to the wing. Here's House. Off the mark there with a 3. Brooklyn with the ball. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Harden. Down low. Here's Embiid. And drilled from 6 feet. Here's Dinwiddie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by James Harden. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Tucker. Embiid against Simmons. Now here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn ball.
Niang, he's checked in for House. And a change for the Nets. Finney Smith's checked in.
Oh.
Brooklyn has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Bridges. Outside Finney Smith. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Tucker with the ball. Embiid inside. Covered by Johnson. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. And Johnson is good for 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, usually Harden is at the rim or behind the arc, but he's got that mid-range game in his bag, too.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Finney Smith. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Maxey.
One shot.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
It's just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
For Finney Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. What a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And rejected. And he gets it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Curry.
Sleepyhead.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you very much. Spencer, you were especially assertive down the stretch. You never lacked for confidence, did you?
Oh, man, you already know. I'm going to shoot that thing like,
Game's got to be perfect,
I don't care,
man.
so I'm going for the game. Like.
76
Let it
was lost
fly, it
against
matters.
the Nets.
Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
They've had upsets after upsets after upsets in this whole thing.
I got you.